everyone. So I am going to take you through how I got this look today. This is just this very simple, like kind of everyday style for me. I did it a little bit darker than I guess I would if I was like going to work, and that's mainly just because I'm usually in a rush for time in the morning. So, but I'm going to show you guys basically just how I got this, as well as trying out some of those products. Well, not trying them out. I've been using them for like a week. Oh my goodness. But showing you guys those products that I got from Ulta. So just stay watching. All right, so I have pulled my hair back and I'm gonna go ahead and get started. And Grizzly decided to scratch me today, so that's great. But I talked about the primer that I love in my last video, but I had ran out, so I do have more now, and it is the Catrice Prime and Fine. I love this primer, like love it so much. I'm already almost gone again, so it's like a thick, I don't know, it's kind of thick, and it just like, I mean, I don't even really have to tell you, just watch. Just watch. So I just take a little bit. It doesn't use a lot, but okay, and so I just rub that in. I just feel like when I use this, my makeup just like goes into my skin so well and like stays well. Just love it. So that's the primer. And so now we'll go in with foundation. And as I have said in a couple other videos, I just use my two go-tos and I mix them together. I'm using my little bit darker ones since I have put on like fake tan. So speaking of fake tan, I bought that one from Ulta, and it's not bad, but I feel like it did last a little bit longer than like the Jergens one that I've used for a long time. But the only downside is when it started to come off, it came off so much more like blotchy and just really not nice. Like the Jergens one, I feel like for the most part comes off pretty evenly and like not super blotchy or anything like that. And I just put this on my hand and mix them. And yeah, so it just was, I don't know. It just came off pretty bad. I'll probably still use it just because it did have good color and it lasted a long time. I just didn't really like how it came off. Like once it started to fade, it just faded more blotchy, and I just didn't really like that. Well, I feel like the Jergens one just really like fades away. In certain areas, you know, I'll get a little blotch, but I can just like wash it off easily in the shower. But you know, you win some, you lose some. So, and I just cleaned my beauty blender. So usually I just get it damp, but it's pretty wet right now. So just don't mind that, because I meant to do it last night and forgot. And so this does look pretty dark, but like I said, my tan will be getting darker as the day goes on. And I just blend. This is the concealer, the Morphe concealer that I bought the other day at Ulta, and I love this. This is gonna be my new favorite concealer. It is the best. I really like a really bright under eye, like for concealing, so I have the shade, is it C1.25 or C1? I don't know. But I love this so much. You'll see, it's just amazing. So at first I was kind of scared it wouldn't be the right color, but I love the color. So just put that under here. And I like to bring it down. Like, y'all, it's the best. I'm gonna put a little bit on my chin, a few little things right here, and on my forehead. And then just using that same sponge, just go in and dab, dab, dab. right, so concealer stuff. Okay, so once I do that, then I'm going to take that setting powder that I got from Miss A. I just put like stuff in the lid, so I can't really show you the lid. But I love this for under my eye, and I, once again, that same blender, and I just put that under here. I'm just gonna set that in. Get a little bit more. I just love, I mean, the setting powder is literally $1, and I just feel like it works so well under the eyes. I don't really like it all over my face because it's pretty white, but under my eye, because I like it so bright, and I need to get more because I'm already like starting to run out. Because I like to let this get pretty. Under there, and I put a little bit extra, and then I'll kind of wipe away any excess. And then, oh, and I guess I can go ahead and show y'all what it looks like. So it's from Miss A, that little store where I get those eyelashes from, and it's this one, and it's in the color Soft Light, so it's like pretty much white. And then I am using, this is the setting powder that I got from Ulta that I've been using, and so I just use that because it's more of like a regular skin tone for the rest of my face. So I just rub that in. It doesn't have to be anything. I don't put a lot, just set all that foundation in. That way it does not go nowhere. Alrighty, and then once I do that, I do go ahead, and I just use like a brush to kind of brush away the excess of the, always poke my eye. Alrighty, and then I start doing concealer. Bronzer, and bronzer I just use, it's kind of gross, but I'm almost out. This is when you know like you like something, because I have like nothing left, but I just love, it's just like a really light color, and I used this in my last video too, and I just use this to kind of brush all over. So not really to contour, but just like a little bit of bronzer everywhere. And then to contour, I don't know how you say it, contour, whatever. I have that new e.l.f. That I bought last week, and y'all, I love this so much. Like, it is the like primer infused bronzer from e.l.f. At first I thought it was my brush, but like, cause when I put it on, it would just be so soft, and it's a bronzer. I've never in my life like put on a powder and it just like felt so soft to the skin, and it's a beautiful color. Like, y'all, this is good. Like, I love this. And I just kind of blow off some. And then I just take a little bit here and up here, one at the forehead, and then my jawline. And then I go in with blush. And this is the same blush that I was using from last time. It's like the Essence brand. Y'all, I'm not really picky when it comes to like whatever, and this was inexpensive, and I actually really like the coverage, or the color. And I love blush, so. So I usually put too much, then I have to wipe some away because I go a little crazy with it. Blush on, and then I usually just take like a plain brush and just kind of wipe off. I think this helps just kind of blend everything too. And then I like to, right after that, just spray my face. So that way, I don't know, I just feel like it just helps like empty. I just bought this one at the store, and I love this one to finish it, but like during, I really like this one whenever I just spray it kind of midway through. And then I let that dry, and then I do my eyebrows, which I hate doing. Like I said last time, that hasn't changed. I have been using a new eyebrow product. My best friend Karina got it for me for my birthday. It's the Anastasia, whatever you say it, the brow definer in taupe. Almost done with this one, but I'm gonna go ahead and cut the video here and just do my brows because they take me forever, and then I'll be back. So brows are done. Of course, I am frustrated with them, so I'm just gonna stop before I just keep going crazy with them because I do that sometimes. So now I'm just gonna do quick eyeshadow. I'm not doing anything. Like I said, we're just gonna go run some errands. We're moving next weekend, so we just have a few things we need to get. Let's see what I wanna use. I wanna use my Jaclyn Hill little palette. So I'm gonna use this, the Armed and Gorgeous, which is this one. And first, before I get into doing that, I like to take just some of that same setting powder, the Miss A, because it's so brightening, and just kind of run that under my eyebrows. Like that. And I like put it on pretty like thick, and then I just run it down like this. And it looks kind of crazy right now, but then I like blend it away. I like doing that just kind of to have a clean base, and it's like brightening. I'm actually going to start with, obviously I like Jaclyn Hill, so I'm gonna go to her other palette I have and just use, this is just like a tipped, like just basic fluffy crease brush, I guess. I don't even know. But I'm going to ignore this palette. It's kind of crazy. It's had it for a while and I use it all the time, but I'm gonna use this shade right here and just kind of go in my crease. I just like this shade because it's very neutral, and I feel like a good like one to blend like all the shades into, and I just blend. Not like, I get kind of messy when I'm in a hurry, so I'm doing this just like how I would normally. So that's a good, whatever you call it. Okay, and then now I'm going to take this yellow color right here. It's called Access, and take that more just like in the middle, that's kind of the same area, but just like not blending it up as high. And for me, like, I think these kind of shades like really good with my eye color. I think they'd look good on pretty much any eye color, but it's just my opinion. But these eyeshadows, like by Morphe and Jaclyn Hill's line, like they're so good. So that just kind of gave it a little bit of a lighter look. So I'm now gonna go into the other eye. So I think that looks good. And then I'm just using the same brush because like I don't feel like trying other ones or using other ones. And so I'm gonna go in now with Agent, which is like this orange one right here. And I'm gonna use this one more on like the outer corner. And I like to pack it on first, just to really get the color where I want it, and then I start kind of blending it out. So I do it kind of messy, Like I just want the color on my eye and then I'll blend it out. So this is the brush I got with one of, with the Smashbox, like it's the one that it comes with. And I'm gonna get into this brown right here. And really, this is gonna be my darkest shade. I'm just gonna really just put it right here and then blend that out. Honestly, y'all, like whenever I do like my everyday makeup, the only thing I really change is the color eyeshadows I use. I do these same steps and I just use different colors. So if you want an easy way to like do eyeshadow and make it look different every day, I literally, when I say like this is the same steps, like sometimes I even use like I might have just stopped like on that last step, just depending on how I feel like that day. But honestly, this is just the same kind of process, and I just change the shades of eyeshadow. And sometimes I go back in and repeat this just to kind of deepen this up more. I think the biggest thing is just like keep blending. I don't think you can ever blend too much, you know? So now I like to once again kind of take, this is that brush I used earlier to just put a little bit of that white setting powder, and I like to kind of do it again. And it looks kind of crazy, but I'll blend it out. Like a flat little brush, and I just take this up here and just kind of blend all that out. And this is just what I like to do. It's not super necessary if you don't want to. And now I literally am just going to take this Guilt Trip glittery like shade right here and just put a little bit on my finger, and then just like up until like where it starts getting darker, I'm gonna place it all right there. And this shade is so pretty. And I sometimes have trouble with my nails getting in there. And then I'll blend it out once I get it in. So now that it's like that, I'm just gonna go right back to that brush from before and just blend. Just like really, ooh, uh-oh. It just really like brightens up the eye. I will do my under eye, and I'm just gonna take that one in that I was using earlier. I'm gonna brush it off because it does have that really deep color. And I'm gonna go in with that yellow shade first. And I put quite a bit, but I'm gonna blend it out. So I just put that all underneath. Now I'm gonna take that, this color and put that over. And I like to take a smaller little brush. And this one is just like a little, and I'm gonna take that dark color and just kind of focus it more on this outer corner. Just kind of blend it, like start blending it inward a little bit, but just still like the deepest color being on corner. Like that. So you can kind of see, I feel like this eye is being kind of wonky. I don't know why. And so I'm going to take that same little brush I was using on my bottom, and I'm actually gonna get into this a lot darker brown shade and just really lightly put it on the outer corner of my top eyelid, just to kind of deepen it up. And then just very, very lightly kind of bring it in, like super light, kind of like that. And I like to take just plain black eyeliner and just tight line the upper part of my eye. Like this. And I like literally just, I don't even look, I just, whew. Sometimes, you know, you stab your eye too. And then I'm gonna take actually white eyeliner for my bottom waterline. Just to kind of open and bring. Like that. I'm gonna blend it out a little bit because it does get below. These eyeliners, I really like them. These are the LA Girl Glide Gel Liners. I really like these. I have the white, I have a blue. I love this blue during the summer. I use that in my waterline. Black and brown, and I really like them. All right, and then I'm going to take that same little end and just kind of blend, because like that white sometimes like falls below. And it's not a good look if you don't blend it out. And last thing for eyeshadow is I'm gonna get into that VIP color right here and just highlight the inner corner of my eye. And I like to just kind of make sure it's like not super, ooh. We'll just be using mascara, and I've been just using this. I tried that e.l.f. mascara that I bought from Ulta the other day, this one. It was like that 3-in-1 mascara. I love this for my bottom lashes because of this little tip. It just makes it so easy to just like quickly like do your bottom lashes. But for like the top lashes, it's just like too liquidy. Y'all know like the mascaras that are just like, I mean, so liquidy that like all your lashes just kind of stick together. Like I feel like that's what that one does. So I'm just not really feeling it. So I was thinking maybe if I like kept using it, like, you know, sometimes I just need to like kind of, sounds weird, but like dry out a little bit. So I was like, maybe that's all it needs. But I used it, like, you know, I've been using it for the past like week and it just still isn't doing so hot. So I'm gonna keep using it on my bottom lashes because I do really enjoy how it does on my bottom lashes. All right, so for the bottom lashes, I am gonna use, like I said, this, because like, look at the end of this. It's like a little ball, and so it just like makes it so easy to just like go like this. Because like for mine, I don't know if y'all are the same, but like for my bottom lashes, like I basically just want mascara on. Like I'm not like, so that's a mascara. So for highlighter, I'm just using the Wet n Wild. This is in the color, the Mega Glow Illuminating, what's the color? Precious Pearls. And then this is the brush I got from Miss A, that one store where everything's $1. And I love this brush. Just gonna apply that right there. You know, never have too much highlighter. If y'all remember this one from earlier that I used to just kind of blend out, I used that and just kind of pop that. And then I'm just going to set my face. I'm using the matte one now. And now I'm going to line my lips. And this is just also one, I actually got this free from that Miss A or whatever it's called store. This is the end. It's like a orangey brown kind of nude color. So I'm just gonna line my lips. to just kind of put the product like all over my lips, but I don't do it as heavy. I just think it helps keep your lipstick on a lot. So the lipstick I'm gonna use on top is this, what is it? Soft Matte Lip Cream. And it is in the color Cario. I think that's how you say it. I don't know if you can see that. I am almost out of this because I love it so much. It's like the perfect nude, especially if you use a darker lip liner. And I put this on top. All right, guys, so this is the completed look. Just kind of simple, basic. This would be like an everyday for me. I did it a little bit darker on the corners. So if it was during the week for work, I probably just wouldn't have done that, mainly just because of time. But this is going to complete this. So out of those products I got from Ulta, I seriously love that bronzer from e.l.f. and this one. And I really like, what was the other thing? The concealer from Morphe. Like, that concealer is amazing. Where is it? And this concealer is so good. I highly, like, literally go get it. Go get it. You won't regret it. Get that concealer and get that bronzer, because I think this concealer too, Morphe is super reasonable. So I think this concealer was like $8, maybe $9, and then the bronzer was like $5. So really recommend those. But make sure you do like and subscribe, and leave a comment below letting me know what your favorite like new products you've tried out this year so far. So because I am one of those people, like, if you love it, I want to try it, and because I might love it too. So let me know like some of those products that you have, and maybe I'll go and try them out. Hey guys, so I just wanted to show you guys the end result of my makeup more in like natural light, because I feel like in my room, even with the lights from my vanity, it's just kind of hard to see everything. So this is how it turned out. I just realized I have like a line right there I need to fix, but actually I wasn't really liking it in my room. But you know, sometimes you just go into the natural light and I feel like it just kind of all like comes together or something. And sometimes you just have to like let it stay on for a little bit, but it's kind of like a better close-up. Something black right there. So this is just kind of like a quick, easy way to like do your eyeshadow, makeup. I really love that bronzer, y'all. Like, they're so soft, and that concealer is amazing. So those are the two new makeup products that I loved. The e.l.f. mascara is okay. I liked it for the bottom lashes, not for the top. But yeah, so thanks so much for watching and spending your time with me while I get ready. So y'all all have a great day.